Hey everybody, it's James here with Miss Vickie Dehaven from American Home Shield, and wanted to talk to you guys and actually let you hear it from Vickie how important this is to leverage American Home Shield whenever you have a listing. So I know a lot of people when they get a listing, they're just excited about doing the marketing and finding potential buyers, but what we're going to start to see, Vickie, is, and I know you've already seen it, is inventory levels are rising. It's already started. We were at 2-month supply. We're now pushing towards 4. And here's what that means. That means there's going to be competition out there. Now, the good news is with our company, your marketing is going to stand out from everyone else. But listen, we're not going to rest there. We're going to do everything we can to stand out. And I got to tell you, protection from American Home Shield during a listing, I think, is a huge way to stand out. So, Vickie, can you walk us through how that process works and maybe how they pitch this to a seller? Because I think that is one of the things that a lot of agents are worried about, how do I sell this?
Yeah, how do I say this? What do I say to a seller? Well, to start with, seller's listing coverage can actually help you get more listings, because reality is you're a problem solver, and sellers are pretty nervous about the home inspection that they're going to go through when they do get that buyer. So you can walk in there with some tools that can help you land that listing that maybe somebody else won't talk about. But let me tell you the basics of seller's listing coverage. When that seller is offering a warranty for the buyer, they can add for an additional $75 coverage on all their major systems. It'll cover them from the day you take that listing into the day of closing. And there's a $2,000 cap on it of what we will pay, but it does cover all the major systems. So if all of a sudden the water heater's leaking, they don't have to shell out the money for a new water heater. So you're the problem solver. But here's the way I would like to see you explain it to a seller. When you go on that listing appointment, first you're going to sell yourself, you're going to sell your company, and then a good transition into the home warranty presentation is basically just say to that seller, you know, Mr. Seller, before we talk about how to price your home, let me ask you a quick question. Are you wanting to sell your house for the highest price possible? Or maybe you need to get out of here quickly and we might need to lower that price a little bit to move it more quickly. What is your goal? Once that seller tells you their goal, which is usually what? Sell it for the highest price possible, then just kick back and say, well, you know what? In the industry, there's a lot of tools to help me sell your house high, and I need your authority for all of those. For example, I need your permission to put your property in the multiple listing service, exposing it to X number of realtors. I need your permission to put a lockbox on the front door. Let's make it easy for the realtors to show the property. I need your permission to put it on X number of websites. But I also need for you to provide a home warranty for that buyer, giving them more confidence to pay that higher price. And it will result in a higher price, according to Realogy, who's done surveys many times over and shown that homes that are marketed with your Century 21 Home Protection Plan do sell for a higher price. And also show that seller that you're going to market it by putting the home warranty sign writer on there for sale sign. So the second a buyer pulls up into that driveway, they can see that the home comes with a home warranty. Just gives them more confidence in paying that higher price. But let that seller know that they can have coverage during that listing period as well. Be sure you let them know there's a $2,000 cap. So $2,000 will fix or replace any of those systems with one exception. If that air conditioner dies, then what happens? Well, $2,000 is not going to buy them a new air conditioner, but they can let our contractor replace the air conditioner and we will put that $2,000 towards that invoice, or they can shop the market and get anybody that they know out there to replace their air conditioner as long as they're licensed, and we will write them a check for $2,000. The cost of seller's listing coverage is $75, so $75 against a $2,000 cap, that's a pretty good way to...
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
That is an absolute no-brainer. So listen, if you're not doing this, you need to be doing it. And I love what you said. Look, everyone's going to want to go high. Then you got to sell it as, okay, well then we have to do what no one else is doing. We're going to handle the marketing aspect and we're going to market like no one else, but we got to make sure that we're offering and we stand out. And if an example I always like to use with agents is, listen, if I was talking to Vickie, I'd say, Vickie, have you ever driven down a certain street, like where, let's say, all the car lots are? And you'll see, what do you see? Certified pre-owned, right? 121 point inspection, like all of the, what are they trying to say? They're like, you know what? This car, your purchase is protected. And listen, car dealers are using it, and yet we're selling an asset 10 and 20 times more valuable, and we're not advertising it. So guys, I think this is really a huge thing. We have these here in the office. Mr. Dehaven's gracious enough to provide these things. There's no end to this, so if you guys need these, pick up the phone, call me, pick up the phone, call Vickie. We have plenty of these in the office, and if we run out, we'll get more. But I'm telling you, 75 bucks. No brainer. This should be on every one of your listings. Okay? So reach out to either of us if you want to get that done. And I think this needs to be a part of every single listing presentation. Every listing you take should have an American Home Shield warranty on it. Okay? Give her a call. She's always there.